Actually, that's fine. We don't need to get that over there. Is it here? Whoa. So I've been messing with the green screen today. Starting to understand a little bit more, but it is very touchy. I was messing with all the settings. I'm not a green screen whiz. I hope that doesn't give anybody a conniption. So, all right, what am I working on? So, all right, I told everyone about this boot camp that I've been doing. So let me try to get everything set up. Maybe I'm gonna mess with this. Can I mess with this while we're streaming? Let's see. I can. Let's mess with the chroma key while we're doing this. It's a horrible idea, I bet. This is a horrible idea. Very bad idea. Wrong way. Yeah, I'm gonna stop before I make this unwatchable. At least you guys can't see it here. I'm on a settings screen and I can see this is messed up. I don't think this is bad. All right, let's do this. We'll leave it here, because what was driving me nuts is I had a lot of glare. Oh, you just saw it, like right there. All right, I'm gonna try not to raise my hand over on that side of the screen. All right, so I hope everyone's doing well. Let me go back up over to chat. Anybody here? All right. So let's see. Where did I leave off? So let me show everyone. I need to carve this out. DBT. That's the old homework. We're looking at median and medium. DBT. So DBT is an interesting platform. All right, let me put all this together. So I need to pull this over here. All right, give me a second. And then I need to add iceberg. So we need to look at this. We need the homework. We need to look at this. All right, because we are right here. I need to figure out using a macro, because I'm having a hard time because we have to make, so DBT is an interesting layout. So it flows, so you're building this pipeline. So you're going into your flow, you're going into flow, or you're building the flow and you're going into stage. And you never, because you want to check everything. So, in my experience, when I was with Walmart, we had dev, we had stage, and we had prod. And that's pretty industry wide. No. There's Facebook hacking my amplifier again. All right. Oh, I just realized I have not. There we are. No glare, but really fuzzy on my sweater. What's so crazy is this bright green screen behind me. When it gets picked up by the camera, it is almost a darker green. So I think that's what, I don't know if, and it's a 1080p camera. It's a Logitech. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Oh, I've already done that. Yeah. I think I have. Let's get settled and we'll get started. Boom, boom, boom. And it is cold here and everything is creaking and making all kinds of noise. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me tell everybody on Discord that I'm here. I'm live. And Nico's got I don't know what Nico's got on his stuff. Nico's awesome. All right. At everyone, I'm live. And I got a meeting tomorrow with somebody cool. Connected with her. She's a senior software engineer at Microsoft. So I'm very excited to do that. She's on the journey as well to I don't know if she wants to move over to data engineering, but it's just very, very, I don't know. I think it's an interesting job to me. Excuse me. Sorry about that, everyone. All right, so let me tell. I've done all the parts in stage, so now we need to. Actually, no, I lied. I've not done everything in stage. I've done the customer table in stage, and we can check that inside of Snowflake. So let's check this data tables views. Yeah. I think I ran, but I don't think I have my they called YAMLs. So I need to build, because I was going back and checking. All right, let's get everything set up. Here's stage, and you do, what I loved about it is fact tables you lead with, or dimension tables, dims, and dim variables you lead with DIM. I had run across that. So, but that YAML, Did not recreate a haunted house YAML. And then there's also, we're going to be using PowerShell. It's a lot. It is a lot. So we've done that. I think you can alias. So here's the cool thing when you're creating these SQL files. You can you reference stage tables. So I'm going to show you the difference between this. So here's a stage table. You do a source and bootcamp, the schema, then the table. Where let's look at DBT. Oh, I thought I had some DBT open. But yeah, we're gonna have to reload everything, and it's a lot. So we're gonna have to reset that back up, and it connects everything and checks everything. It is so very, very cool. All right. Yeah, I tested stage. I did not build and run everything. All right, let's get started. I don't know how long. I just had a wave of, I don't know. Don't feel that great right now, so don't know how long we're going to be on. Let me clear all this. I have way too many messages or alerts. I don't want to. I used to let them build up, but then I would start to miss some. And then I was like, nope, not a good idea. All right, so where these YAMLs are important is you need to then create tests. So let me see where I am in my brain. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because I usually have music blaring, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. I was watching someone else work on the homework on the boot camp, and they were just blaring music on their YouTube channel, and I was like, oh, I was cringing for them. I was cringing because I was like, but they may not be too concerned about, because I don't know how if it works if you don't have, because all they do is they their only punishment that I know of is for a copyright strike is you get demonetized. So now I don't know if you're already not monetized. Does the copyright strike carry any weight? I don't know. All right. So I need to finish my customer feedback YAML. All right. All right, so here's the point of these YAMLs is you want to go in and do tests, from what I can tell. And so let's talk about unique. We haven't talked about unique IDs. The reason why unique IDs are important is because, and typically you auto increment those, so you don't even have to think about it. But it's so you can distinguish between records, and you won't have, because duplicates are a pain. And thank you, Nico. Because unique columns, so you're testing. So in this YAML, there's a lot of boilerplate stuff, but the name is that's the name of the table it's going to be. Then the name of the columns. What are we going to test for? Test for unique, test for not null. So, all right. So now we need to double check. Oh, that's old. Let me close that. Don't need that. Nope. There we go. All right. So here's the homework. Here's the homework that we got to do. So we need to get customer feedback. We need to get customer feedback. Do I have that open yet? Let's close this because we're having too much stuff open right now. Don't need that anymore. We set that up. We're gonna have to go back and rebuild a bunch of stuff. Stage. Let's do one at a time. We're gonna have to be methodical. Man, it's killing me not having any music going. I don't think I can I sing? I don't think. Can I do a cover? I'm trying to think all the songs that I know. I remember the first song that I learned. I think it was Chuck Berry, Johnny Be Good. Do not ask me to sing. I haven't even looked at chat, but do not ask me to sing. Yep, I got rid of that spot right there. Green screen up there is immoderate. This down here is awful. Oh, there it goes. Just showed up. I need to stay out of that lighting. This lighting over here is okay. All right. Stay on task. Stage customer feedback. So let's look at stage customer feedback. Columns. I do have sample data. All right. All right, so I need to get did I get them all to run? I guess I did. Oh, but I didn't do any. Oh, I'm not. No, the YAML's not writing into it. So, of course, customer feedback stage and then customer feedback YAML. All right. Customer YAML. All right. Copy, paste. Is it for customer feedback? All right, since I sat down, the lighting's halfway decent. I'm gonna mute you guys for just a second. All right, sorry about that. Didn't want to get up, but I got a kiddo who needs to be up and moving, and she wants to be someplace, so thought it'd be easier to call. I know that's very, very, very lazy. All right, let me check chat, see if anything's going on. All right, so customer feedback. What is in this column? We have ticket ID, so that has to be unique. Rating. All right, unique, ticket ID. Good day, Venky. How are you? Everybody's going to see me really, really struggle on this stuff because I need to do it. Customer feedback, ticket ID, unique, not null. Then we have, feedback ID. That feels like oh, wait a second. Ticket ID, you could have more than one feedback per ticket ID. I disagree. So feedback ID needs to be unique. Okay. So then ticket ID. Not there. Not there. There. Rating. rating, then comments. All right. Not null, rating, not null, not null. Okay. So that is well, I have gives you a free shell and you can run shell scripts. Oh yeah, I'm in PowerShell right now inside of Visual Studio. So it's yeah, I've been using it more. Okay. Is that one done? I feel like that one's done, but that felt too easy. Haunted house. So we did customers. I'm going to double check. Feedback. Okay. DBT. Database schema identifier alias. Seeds snapshot. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to make at some point we're gonna have to make a snapshot. I think that's part of the homework. But yeah, we're gonna have to get logged in. So I need to build all of these. All right, so now I need a haunted house. I need to do a haunted house YAML. Don't know if I'm saying YAML right. I've heard somebody else say it that way, so that's why. So it's the file extension to accompany the SQL extension. Customer feedback. Okay. Raw customer feedback. Let me go check something. Raw customer feedbacks. Okay. No. Raw customer feedbacks. I feel like there it is. Add uniques and not nulls to primary tests. Feel free to add more tests on any other column. So all right. They just okay. That's we added not null. So you have to. So it's actually kind of very cool when I was taking a peek at this, and it's very very laid out. So models. Then don't know why Marts is is production, and then you build the fact tables inside. So stage is stage. Dimension tables, it's all stage, it's all whatever. Let's see who this is. And then I'm gonna have macros, but we did need to make this seed file in snapshots. We're gonna have to look at all that, but it's very impressive, all the steps and all the layers. So all right, we just did. Let's go through this. We just did customer feedback. Now we need to do haunted houses. Haunted houses. All right. So cool. Customer, we built that one. I think we ran that one. And you can control, this is what is very impressive about being in PowerShell with this, because, and it's very interesting to me that, well, I can tell how new this technology is because how much is still being run in command line, and it's being you're running airflow. Let's see what is all running when I'm going to get this. After we're going to build these last two, we're going to go back and follow these instructions and get everything booted up. But to give you an idea what all will be running, I need to get Docker up. Let's see if Docker will want to start, because I fried Docker a while ago and I didn't think about restarting. So Docker, then Airflow, because I think Iceberg is inside of, because I need to run those containers. And then, let's see. It's going to fire up Snowflake and then launch a DBT server. So it runs so many things. And why isn't, I don't know, did that show that? Yeah. Let's see. Apps history startup is Docker running right now. Yep. There we go. Let's kill all these. Then we can get it up and running. Seriously? Can I multi-select? There we go. All right, now let's see. Don't want it in Discord. I guess I won't crash the stream. Now let's see if I can get, let's leave that be. Let's get this finished and then we'll load up. Then we can load up Docker and get everything going, because we got to reload. We got to log back into Astro. The CLI on that. Then we got to log into the environment. We got to relaunch. Well, we got to do all this. We got to make sure we're on the right branch. We don't need to redo the because I'm not super good at Git. I don't think we need to reload and do a new branch, but we're gonna have to start back over quite a bit. We're gonna have to relaunch the environment. We're gonna have to reinstall. We're gonna have to load up the schema, then turn on DBT, and then we'll be able to run. And then we'll be able to run these. And then I need to come down and finish these fact and dimension tables. Yeah, okay. It's a lot. We'll do it. All right. Anybody? And I highly recommend, if you have any interest right now, there is a free version of Data Expert, Zach's data engineering bootcamp going on right now. This is me finishing up the analytical engineering bootcamp, and then in January, and there are still a couple spots left. I have an affiliate code that you can get 20% off. I think it's 20%. You get some sort of discount. But I believe it's 20% off the next bootcamp. All right. And I would sign up if you're interested, even if you're kind of interested, because he's only taken 100 students, because he gives, it's very interactive. All right. We just finished feedback, so now we need to do stage haunted house. All right. Stage haunted house. All right, cool. So you may recognize this formatting, and we build a CTE, pulling in everything. Source. The curly brackets kind of annoy me too. I know, but that's just the way DBT does it. It's 2 curly brackets, source, then schema, and then table. All right. So where's our YAML? Let's stay consistent with file. We're done with this one. Let's see, feedback, haunted house, customer stage. We're done. All right. Customer feedback, so we'll copy. You doing all right? Okay, you need anything? Okay. If that changes, let me know. All right. This is the YAML. I need to put this in here. And this is a table for haunted houses. All right, let's see. Haunted houses. Let's see what this looks like. Fear level, haunted house, house name, house size, haunted house. There we go. Can I move this over? There we go. So here's our unique ID. Bingo. Then house name. That feels like that should be unique, but I guess technically you could reuse the name, because just like any other thing, you could have a repeat, but it would be the. All right, so we have 6 columns, and right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy. Paste. There we go. Are these all assigned to the right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Those all look right. All right. So now we need to go through iceberg. Let's do house name. House size. Park area. Theme. Fear level. We'll triple check everything. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's highlight them all and make sure, because if you don't know this, and the higher level, you don't need this to get practice, but when you get more comfortable and you don't have any issues loading up and dependencies, because you will, but I do like when I can highlight stuff like this and I can see if they duplicate, because so I have unique, I only have I'm only testing unique once because it's only showing up, but I'm also testing for not null, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 names, and then I'm actually checking to see if I have any duplicate column names by doing this, because I'm notorious for copying and pasting. I hate copying and pasting. I do not recommend copying and pasting because you will make a mistake somewhere. All right, so now we have customer feedback, haunted house. Let's see, we are haunted house. Now we need haunted house tickets. All right, so we don't need this now. Haunted house tickets. So now we're going to pull up. Let's do this in order. There and there. So we have our SQL, our YAML, and we're going to copy or highlight, copy, paste. All right. Now this is haunted house tickets. So let's go there. Then go column names. There's 7 of them. Haunted house ID, haunted house tickets, ticket ID, customer ID, because, all right, haunted house tickets. So if you think about it, it's not going to be unique ID on haunted house because it'd be ticket ID, because you could have, so the ticket ID is the not null, because I want you to think about this. Haunted house ID, you could go, multiple people are going to go to that haunted house, right? Well, and it's not customer ID either, or either. Because what happens if you really like that event space? Think about it like a ride. There are roller coasters that I'll ride so many times a day if I can go and do it. So it'd be ticket ID, that ticket, and you would have to go and buy another ticket. So in this one, this haunted house tickets, ticket ID is the not null. All right. This is 6, so let's go through. Customer ID, haunted ID. Do we have a ticket? House tickets. Haunted house. We'll just start over. And just go down the list. Test 1, 2, there we go. Test, not null. All right, awesome. All right. I think this should be ticket ID, not null. Then customer ID. Oops. Haunted house ID. Then purchase date. Then ticket price. Ticket type. And visit date. All right, so we got 7 nulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's recount, and I didn't even notice the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line 22. Line 22, 6, 7. All right. Ticket ID. Nope. Customer ID. Any duplicates? Nope. Haunted house ID. Nope. Purchase date. Ticket price. Ticket type. Visit date. All right. See, this is actually a distinguished between, this is good to think about, and you don't think about it until you think about it, visit date and purchase date. So how many people are buying in advance? Yeah, go ahead, Nico. What's the question? Um, I don't know if we're going to do a sliding window question today. I haven't done that. I haven't been feeling the best in the past few days. I did say we were going to finish that, didn't I? I'm sorry, Vinky, because I've been struggling on this, trying to get this done, and I wanted to at least be on for everyone to come and see kind of what I was working on. But I did say that, didn't I? And I said I would do it on Saturday, and it is now Sunday. Because I had to go to the doctor with my wife on Friday. That took up a lot, and just had some curveballs thrown. So I haven't felt my best in the past few days. So like life be lifing. So yeah, I'm sorry, Vinky. I did say we were going to do that. I know I'm not in any mood to do that today, and I apologize. And that was actually part of the whole dilemma with family stuff about doing what you say you're going to do and then people reacting. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Is that the last one? Haunted house tickets? Like for stack when a J depends on it. That's a great premise. What? Soft rule to follow. I agree with that. All right. Let's see. I think those are done. So no, I don't want to log in and have to keep everything fired up. So let's go ahead and start these right here. But am I going to remember? You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back and get everything going. For the haunted house, yeah. Right here. And there's the data. Updated just now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about Snowflake, but I've heard it's crazy powerful. All right. So may need to drag this back over here so we can get going. All right. Let me fire up everything. All right. Branch. Turn branch. Okay. Oh, get branch status. Seriously? I thought that was it. Get status, get status. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so let me get started. Okay, let me see if Docker will load up now. Bingo. Fantastic. There we go. All right, Docker's up and running. All right, that's step one. That took me forever. That was actually the main reason why I flipped over to this new hard drive, was because I needed Docker and the containers to support Astronomer. All right, so now am I in? Then I need to load Astronomer. Oh, the order of events always messes with me. Okay. I'm in here. Do I need to be in this? I am in this package. Astro login. There we go. What browser is going to come up? There we go. Boom. Cool, cool, cool. There we are. And then Astronomer. Awesome. Let's keep going. Or do I need to be an Astronomer in the environment? Oh, I always forget that. Okay. Do I have... I think I have the volume on. All right. Python. Forgive me while I get logged in. If anybody's typing anything, I'm probably not going to see it. Python.m. .vn vnv there we go. Okay, then vnv /scripts / active, activate. There we go. In the environment, pip install rdbt requirements .text. This is going to take a minute. Wait a minute. What? Maybe I didn't copy. Maybe I didn't type right. Yeah. That's it. All right. And then I need to empower shell. Yeah, it's here. Let me just copy this because I always type this wrong. Let me get the right. Where is my schema? Where's my schema? There it is. paste. Bingo. Then run debug dbt debug. That should do it. And then I think I need to run dbt dbt dependencies. There we go. Come on. Come on. And all of this, there's a lot of, whoa. Is it stuck? There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. Update your versions and packages, then run. Oh, there's some more. And then there's, what is it? Docs. I don't need to run docs right now. All right. So I'm there. I've now run all right. In this project, we'll run and test all models in this project. dbt test. All right. Let's run, because we don't want to run all the models, because what it'll do is it'll check all of them. We do not have production done, so we need to build. Wait a minute. Can I hide this? We're going to do them one at a time. We're going to do them one at a time. Let's go back. Run stage customers. Okay. Yeah, dbt. I think I've already built, crap. Run S stage. I've done customers. So now let's do stage customer feedbacks. Is that right? Run customer feedbacks. Okay, it's checking in. Counted error complication. dbt found 2 schema YAMLs entries with the same resources named stage customers. And their association columns may only be described in a single time. To fix this, remove the sources entry in the customer files. Whoo! Interesting. All right. Did I already run all these? Okay. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Okay. DBT found two schema YAML entries at the same resource named stage customers. Stage customers. Is it because I already ran that? But I ran customer feedbacks. Let me reread. All right. Test a specific model and then run and test this model while in terminal. I bring this over here. My bad, everybody. All right. So this failed. Customer feedbacks. I did name that customer feedbacks. DBT run. Oh. It very much helps if you type everything correctly. Because if you don't type everything correctly, things do not run the way in which you expect them to. Got the same error though. DBT test. Okay, now this file found two schemas. Described. To fix this, remove the sources entry from stage in one of these files. Model staging haunted house YAML. Haunted house YAML staging. Okay. Compilation error. You know what? We're going to schema. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. It's telling me schema YAML. Oh. Didn't change this. That's what it's telling me. Haha. Okay. I was not. Boom. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay. This is why copying and pasting is not good. So my name of the model was all the same. So I need to change them to their corresponding haunted house. So I was like, the table name. Well, yeah. Haunted house customer. All right. And this is why all these checks are so good. It's like, hey, dummy pants. They're all the same. So, all right. So let's go back through. Let's pull up customer YAML. That's stage customer. And then we don't need that. This is... don't need that. Haunted house SQL. We're going to get these all open. So we have customer. We have customer feedback. Let's get these in order. Yeah, duh. This is stage customer feedbacks. Needs to be stage customer feedbacks. That should not have done that. There we go. Save. This should be haunted ticket. Let's get this in order. Haunted house. Bye, babe. Be careful. Love you. If you need me, call me. Haunted house. And then haunted house tickets. That's what it's telling me. I mean, inside the YAML, I was referencing a table that had already been used. All right, save. All right. Typically, if you go through and you read properly and you're following through, there we go. There we go. This should work fine. Fact visits. Okay. Should not be testing that. Which was not found. Wait a minute. How? On what line? Haunted model, haunted house, fax visit, sequel. Model haunted houses. Model haunted houses. Fact visit. Depends on node named customer stage feedbacks, which was not found. Oh, this is a good one. So it ran this first, so I need to get rid of this. Let's delete this. But I'm supposed to only be saying test stage customer feedbacks. All right. Because I'm not asking it to do all of them, but it's telling me it checked it. Model, haunted house, fact visits. So it checked this right here. Fact visits.sql depends on node customer feedback. So this is before it's even around. So we're gonna move. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna copy this and put this somewhere. Another new one. Paste this here. SQL. Language, SQL. Don't know if this is best practice. I have a lot of practices that are not best practice. But I typically can keep things pretty organized. All right, delete. Yes, permanently delete. All right, let's run this again. That made no sense. Boom. All right, so now I've done all my tests in stage. I've run, yes, so it tested for not nulls, tested for uniques. Sweet. So now, okay, so I passed all that. Sorry, Nico, if this is freaking you out, because Nico said in chat that me without glasses is scary. How bad does this sweater look? Like that. I need to find a different color. I at least don't have that stupid thing up here. Let's see. Whoa, I just kicked a light. It flickered. Let's see. We're at 1 hour and 5 minutes. I think we had quite a few people drop. I tried to zoom in and really tighten up. Look how small my little window is now, because I had so much variance on my green screen coloring. What is that? Oh, it's the drop down button. Okay. I was like, what is this white? Is this sunlight? I thought it when I was like, how is that sunlight? Because my box stops right. I mean, it's right here. Look how I have this really, really tight to try to get rid of some of this color. All right, let me go back. Let me get out of here. All right, let's see where we are. So I have past 5, 0 warnings, total 5. Okay. And then now we can... So then what happens... So now that we've done... It literally did... It's supposed to only check the ones that I just said to test the specific model. But it ran everything. Or am I not... Am I losing my mind and I didn't type the right instructions? So now what we're going to do is we're just going to do build. dbt build. Run all models in the project. Because it did it anyway. So dbt build. We're just going to do them all. There we go. Boom. We just built them all. So cool. That is absolutely awesome. Yep. So it built all the columns. So now, well, that's so cool. All right. So now those are all in stage. So now what happens next is we had to create a seed. Not quite exactly sure, but here. We created this little... I have a pretty good idea what we're going to do is we're going to take all... It's like a little template. So we have email addresses, and then we're going to parse them, but we needed to create a seed of a what to look for. There's probably 100 different ways that we could do this, but they're having us go this way. We don't have a snapshot yet. We need to create a snapshot. That's one of the next things we're going to do. Is that sized right? Oh yeah, I moved this. I keep moving that around. You probably can't see that. So all right, now we're at the fact and dimension table. This is where it's going to get a little dicey. So we only have... No, we do have a lot. I need to make a DIMS customer, a DIMS haunted house, and a... Wait a minute. Oh, I need a factor. Okay. Fact table and 2 DIMS tables. Fact table and 2 DIMS tables. All right. I was looking at this last night and I just couldn't get it. So see, we're going to be using seed here in a minute and parse these out. We could do it with regex. I saw a video. It was a parody. It was like, nobody really knows what regex does. And I was like, that's actually kind of funny. All right. Okay. Let's see. Man, I want to play some music so bad. Get thrown off. My luck, it'll be some song that everybody loves, and it'll be grabbed up, and I'll get thrown off YouTube forever. All right, can we refresh? Refresh the data. Is there a refresh button? Edit, drop. Oh yeah, refresh. Okay. Edit, clone, drop, transfer, owner, create. Views. There we go. Everything's refreshed. Perfect. What's this? Got it. That was me just doing garbage. And if you look right here, here's our precursor to, we have at example.com and I think example.org, which our seed file. Why can't I find this? Seed file. Oh, yeah. Yep, example.com and example.io. All right. Let's see. We need to get going on our fact table displaying information about customers' visits to the haunted house. Inside, I don't know why they don't call this prod. It drives me nuts. Inside models, marts, table, create, fact visitor SQL. So we're going to use this. We're going to copy this. Let's get this going. Close that up. I'm actually probably going to need that. New, add, new. What was the name? Copy. Paste. And there it is. So what I did is, let me show you what I did and why it looks like this. Because I needed to know which ones were associated and how I was going to join these. Now, I don't know why. Well, it doesn't matter. So you saw sources in the other sequels. Let me show you. Customers. Now, this is reading from other tables. So now it's kind of like a cool shortcut. Since we're going to be pulling, so these are tables. This is a table that is in my environment. And so okay. I need to go get a dog here in a minute. And it's 9:30. Okay, so let me just show you the difference between here. So as we're creating our CTE and inside of DBT, you put in the source, put in the schema, put in the table. Now, when you're building a production table, you can you reference your stage table. So you bring in your stage table and it's like, hey, this is where I'm going to kind of play around. You might hear the term sandbox, things like that, in a stage environment. And then you go ahead and create those, and you do tests. You make sure that the data is, you don't want to be doing this in production. You test and see, is it stale? Is it up to date? Does it have any issues? Here's some things that I'm worried about. So then once you've done all that work, you're just going to go, okay, now we're going to point in production. We're just going to point this to a stage table, and we just put STG in front of it. And then you're like, okay, then I'm going to go and then I'm going to join this on. Now, here's one that I've just started to use more recently, is using. And this is where it gets very interesting, why I like using very much. So I found the ticket ID. It was in these two tables, and I need this information. And I went back through each table, and I found which table it was associated with. So this is the way I like to do it. And especially since I'm bouncing back and forth between Snowflake and Visual Studio. So I was going to join this. Now, this using keyword, you don't have, it drops the necessity to reference the table. So this is now overkill. So we can literally just get rid of this, and this. So I am good. All right. So now my production table, and then now I need to do select star from, whoa. Select star from prod. All right, so boom, now I have everything. Save this. Thought I heard dog barking. All right, so now I have this. Now I need my YAML, right? What is, does the YAML need to change in YAML dot YAML in marts. Could look. That's actor. Let's see. I don't want to play the video, but I may need to borrow the video. Hang on. DBT day 2, DBT. All right. Let's do this here. Coalesce. If you don't know Coalesce, ask me about it and I will. All right, there we go. Models. It's Jinja. Pre-hook, post-hook. Let's see. Run seeds test. I don't know. This is from Bruno. Bruno's really good. That was the fact. Was that a fact table? It felt like a fact table. And there's just, look at all these tests that you're able to do and set up in DBT. It's just unbelievably insane. I wish we had DBT when I was at Walmart because it would have saved. It would have saved so much, but I think it was just so expensive. I think Snowflake and all these things are just fairly expensive, and Walmart didn't want to. Well, we have so many people, so I guess I understand that argument. Slowly changing sources. Actually, we may wrap up here because I realized I needed to go get one of the dogs is outside that's barking, going nuts. Yeah. So I'm going to figure this out, and I will. Okay, I promise we'll do. We'll finish that one problem, the sliding window. That's in the SQL. That's in the dev. That's in prod. I need to go back and look at that. DBT Alice. Because he's got a lab, but I don't want to play the video on here because that may be a copyright strike. That feels like a copyright strike if I play that video. I wouldn't blame Zach for being mad at that because that one's behind a paywall. So I don't want to do that. But he's got a free boot camp up. Model sources and seeds. And then there's the second one. Slide day 2. Seriously, I just had that open in another. Here's day 2. Because we got a... ooh. That's the test? Yeah, we're testing for zeros. See, because like if it... Yeah. So think about all the tests. It's like, hey, it can't happen this, it can't happen that. And you're able to do it with these tests and not be able to go there. All right, so I'm going to go review the video for day 2. And we'll get back. But all right, I hope everyone has a good day. Oh, there's my dog. But yeah, I need to keep moving. It's almost 10 here. But thank you everyone for coming to join. And I'm going to try to finish this tomorrow or today, and we can pick back up on our regular stuff tomorrow. But thank you everyone for coming to see me today. I need to get more lights, I think. Did that solve that? Really? No way. I moved the light away and it was better. That's interesting. Okay. All right. I need to maybe change shirts. But all right. Thank you everyone for coming today. If you've not joined the Discord server, make sure you're doing that, because I want to make sure everyone gets the help that they need and deserve. Because this stuff is not easy. This is not easy stuff. But thank you everyone. Drop any comments, questions, video requests. Make sure you're hitting that like button for me, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Bye everybody. Thanks.